Hey everyone, in this Medit i500 video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to capture multiple byte records for different byte positions on the same patient. Okay, so for example, in this case, you can already tell I already captured my closed construction byte, but now let's say I want to capture an open byte. What do? Well, what we're going to utilize is the clone feature from Medit. Cloning is the same as copying the case. So what it allows me to do is it allows me to create two different records of the same patient. So when I click clone, all these records, all the information you save here, it won't alter. It's saved. I can come back and I can use these records to save time, right? Because I already scanned the lower jaw and the upper jaw. I just want to capture the byte record. I don't need to scan those again. I can simply move my mouse over here and click on the clone button. I'm going to click all data, so that way the order information and the previous scans copy over, so that way I can work from there. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the scanning screen, I'm going to delete the original byte record, and I'm going to replace it with whatever the new byte position is, okay? Now you can see at the top it says clone. I can always click this edit button. I can go down into the case name, and I can replace this with something like open byte, right? So if you're taking multiple records of the same patient, you want to keep track and use good labels. So next I'll click rescan to get to the scanning window. And we're going to go ahead and let that load. But again, I don't need to rescan the upper and the lower. I already have those records. I just need to replace the byte record because I have a closed byte. Now I want an open byte, and I want to send both with my jaw scans to my designer. Now again, you can use this for any indication. You can take as many bytes as you want. So now once this loads, I'm going to skip over all my scan steps, and I'm going to go right to the occlusion because that's all I care about. So I'm going to click occlusion. And on this case, you can see I took a first occlusion, so I'm going to delete, and I took a second occlusion. And I'm going to delete that too. Hide that out of the way. Now for open bytes, I like to knock down the focal length a little bit. And you're going to see, I'm just going to use for an open byte demo, I'm just going to go ahead and bite on my finger just to hold my jaw into place. Now I'm going to replace that closed byte scan with an open byte scan just like this. Now I would repeat that on the other side too, but you can see simply by cloning the case, trashing the original byte scan, and replacing it with a new byte scan, now once I process this case, it'll be labeled differently, and I'll have a copy of the open byte, which I just captured, and the original. So again, I'll be sending a lower and an upper jaw scan, but then I'll also have now a closed byte and an open byte scan. Hope that helps.